should be pushing up. Damn. Shit on him.
Somebody not behind me.
One more. Three more.
Good man.
People across, people across.
Yep.
Thermite it.
Yep.
Your thermite.
Yeah.
الجيش عندك ارجع للمعركة
Got him.
Hostile airstrike incoming.
Across, go.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to jump.
See what's up, bro.
Got
No,
him.
no, guy coming up below. Below.
Yo, what going guys, GEMINI there again, back with another banger video. Today's video I'll just be going through my settings quickly and also showing some insane highlights from custom matches. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Alright, we're gonna work our way from the top, and the first thing we're gonna check out are the controls. Controls has a lot of settings, so we're gonna start at that first and work our way down. Alright, but pointing out before heading into this, I'm playing on a Red Magic 7 Pro, which is a powerful gaming device, and I'm gonna get later on into why it's not really the best for Warzone Mobile currently. We'll get into that later on. So let's get straight to the controls. We're gonna start off here at the overview, and my control preset that I'm using is default manual, and this is my HUD layout. It's a lot of jumbling and whatever, but it's pretty standard HUD layout for mobile phones. I play 4-finger claw, right? 4-finger claw is 4 fingers. I'm thinking of upgrading soon, but we'll see how that goes later on in the future. I'm comfortable with my 4-finger claw right now. And as you can see, shoot button on the left, reload button on the left as well. Use my left index, showing right on the screen, but as I said, my camera is flipped. My movement joystick, left thumb, and yeah, execution and all that. That's pretty much there. The most important buttons that you need to focus on are the reload, shooting, and the movement joystick on the left. Those are the most important buttons. My map is in the center of my screen. I use the round map, and the pickup button fairly large. You know, you can increase the setup if you want, but I feel mine is large enough to work with. And what my right index will be, or my right pointer, jump, ADS, crouch, tack spring, right, and also prone. Now I separate my prone button from my crouch button because it's the best thing to do in this game. It's always the best to practice. Instead of holding your crouch button to go into prone, which would take so long and also would get you killed, you know, with these quick maneuvers and all that, I would recommend separating it so it just operates on one tap, and you just immediately goes into prone, or you just immediately dolphin dive. Even if and when they implement the Modern Warfare 3 slide cancel movement, it's gonna be the same thing. It is recommended. I've been using this since COD Mobile days, you know, so I'd recommend you separating the two buttons, right? Weapon switch on single, as you can see it, multi-gesture. So it is to prevent me from accidentally switching from burst or single fire to auto. I rarely mount, like I've never found myself mounting, but in case I need to mount, I have that button right here. So throwables button also fairly large, you know, and also like the door button in case I need to perform like quick maneuvers, you know, finesse through the doors and whatnot. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my HUD. I'm gonna leave the code for my HUD in the description, so be sure to check that out if you want to test it out. Next up, we're gonna move into what you're gonna see right here, where it says weapon trigger. I have mine on manual fire. I don't use auto fire for no reason. Gameplay, gonna move to that. As I said, automations on custom. So weapon auto pickup, as I see, you need that. Auto pickup starter handgun, I have that. Weapon auto equip, I have that. It auto equips, but it doesn't auto switch. Whenever you pick it up, you still have your pistol running around. So until you pick up a secondary gun or another gun, it's not gonna switch to that gun. You have to literally tap your weapon switch to switch it. So I feel like that's the best move, because sometimes when you land, you want to make sure you have your pistol. If you run over a gun and you auto pick it up, it doesn't switch in the middle of a fight and get you killed. So this is the best setting to have right here. And I just do use these pretty much as default for the initial slots. Parachute, like I said, I have mine on manual. You can set yours auto once. That's a fairly good thing to do. You know, it only pulls once when you're just loading into the game and you're landing. It pulls once automatically. Class stay button, I remove those. I don't need those. The auto crouch, please remove that. You don't need that. Turn corners assistant, remove that. Auto grip armor, turn that off. And virtual joystick behavior, I have mine on analog. Sprint to stand, I have that on. I turn off these because I do not need my alias button to be aiming for me. I don't need my shoe button to be aiming for me. I have like a whole right side of the screen to do that. Weapon mount exit, I have that on. Weapon mount exit delay is on medium. Alright. Combat for weapon trigger, I have that on manual fire. Auto fire on objects, I have that off. Auto mantle, I have that off as well. Alright, single shot behavior, these are very important settings. I have mine on top. You don't want to have this on release. Well, me personally, I don't use that on release, because especially for snipers, why would you want to fire the sniper only when you release your gun? Unless you're using, as I said, the right fire button that aids for you and fire the sniper when you release. So that's like some complex settings that you don't need. So please keep it at this. Aim down sights when firing, I have that off. Enemy outlines, obviously you need to have that on, especially with the low visual on Android. In downside behavior, I have mine on toggle, because holding is like a controller settings. You don't really need that. You're not playing on a controller, so why would you use that? Some persons do it, especially persons that play with like 5 fingers and up. I don't use that. Focus behavior on toggle, whatever. Ultimately, I do not use it, but I would recommend you using it because it's broken. So if you want to get an extra edge, use it, but it also can get you killed. So you decide, you pick your poison. But me personally, I hate it, so I don't use it. Sprint door dash, this is also a good setting to have. You know, it's like as soon as you sprint, you just burst through the door instead of like using your button to open the door or close the door. So that's a good setting to have. It's a new mechanic that comes in to play like since doors were introduced into the game. I think back in Modern Warfare 2019, that's the one. Alright, and force reload, sprint only, so whenever I'm sprinting, that's the time that it cancels my reload. You know, so yeah. Force equipping armor off. Equip all armor plates, I have that on, so I don't have to continuously spamming to equip my armor, so it auto equips until it reaches full 3 plate armor. Some persons have that on. It is up to you. Depends on your gameplay. If you want to use armor plate and just spam your button armor plate once and then this, because you can always cancel it by switching to your gun and firing your gun or whatever. So it works for me either way. Just aim assist, obviously I have that on. I don't see why you need to turn off aim assist, bro. Like, why put yourself at that disadvantage unless you're trying to make a statement or some shit, you know? But yeah, vehicle controls on arrow. Gyroscope, I do not use gyro, so you're not gonna see any of that here. Interface, it's a lot of settings, guys. I'm just gonna go through them really fast. Left fire display, I have that on always on, because like I said, I use it to call in streaks and whatnot. You can turn that off if you want, it doesn't really matter. You just need one fire button either way. And I don't use auto fire. Show armor, have that integrated because I want to see it where I have my weapon switch, you know. You can have it split if you want, it doesn't really matter. But this just takes up more screen space and more visibility than you need it to. Show ammo integrated. Hit marker display, currently as I'm making this video, we have a hit marker bug. They're already working on fixing that. So hit marker display, I have mine on normal and I have it on. Hit marker transparency, I have that on maximum because I want to see when I'm actually hitting my shot, especially at range. Auto sprint lock, I have that on floating. Chain stance, as I said, I have that on split, as I was explaining in the HUD layout section. I have my prone and my crouch button split, so I have that on split. Slide trigger on stance button, I have that on top. As I said, I don't use hold. Fixed joystick, I have that off. I don't need anything inverted. resupply alert, I have that on. Reload cancel alert, I have that on because it shows when your reload actually cancels, which is good because you at least makes you aware, you know, of that. Okay, you haven't reloaded your gun, bro, so you need to reload. Right now for the nitty-gritty of it, mine is a simple sensitivity settings. I have my horizontal on max and my vertical on 0.928. It's very high. I play on very high sensitivity. I can max my vertical, but I don't really need to because I don't have a need for it. Like I said, I don't use controller and I don't use gyro, so I have to play on very high sensitivity. I wish we had more sensitivity. Or currently in the game we had speed acceleration. I do not use speed acceleration. I hate speed acceleration. I wish I had fixed speed because that is what I'm used to. Otherwise I would be needing to play on such very high sensitivity, like max sensitivity. I mean, I play on very high sensitivity, but not max sensitivity if I have fixed speed, right? Global ADS sensitivity multiplier, I have that on max. Like I said, I play at very high sensitivity, but yeah, works for me. ADS transition timing, this is very important. Please, everyone, I recommend having this on gradually. That concludes my control settings. Pretty basic, pretty straightforward. Majority of persons use these settings, so yeah. For the graphic settings, everything is on max. Like I said, I'm playing on a Red Magic 7 Pro, so pretty much standard. Max FOV as well. I wish we had 120 FOV, but currently we do not, so I just play on 90. Take what I get, I guess. One thing that I actually have off is the gameplay music because copyright issues, and I also hate the gameplay music. It's legit annoying, repeating in my ears. I do not like it. Juggernaut music, I have that off. Like I said, I hate it. Voice chat, the only reason why I have voice chat on is because Android isn't optimized enough. So whenever I'm screencasting my phone to my PC or laptop, whatever, it has an audio bug. So I have to constantly turn this on and turn this off to eliminate that little friend sound that I think it gives. You just hear that, you know, that little friend sound. Yeah, I have to turn that on and off constantly to eliminate that. So basically that's it. No more settings really there, you know. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this was helpful for you guys. If you guys want to use my sensitivity or my settings, like I said, I'll be pinning my code in the description. I'll be putting my code in the description and also might be pinning it in the comment section as well. So yeah, that's the video, guys. I would really appreciate if you guys could go ahead, leave a like, and also subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on post notifications so you don't miss any video, and also when I go live. Do have yourself a wonderful rest of the day. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Peace out.